Feeling like you've lost a step after 50? It's not a dramatic fall-off, is it? It's more like a slow leak in a tire. You wake up feeling like you're at 80% battery even after a full night's sleep. Your focus isn't quite as sharp, your joints have a story to tell every morning, and your performance, well, let's be honest, it's not as reliable as it used to be. Most guys just sigh, accept it, and chalk it all up to age. They think it's a battle they're destined to lose. But what if that's not the whole truth? What if age is just a number, and the real problem is that you're accidentally sabotaging your body's most critical repair window, the last hour before you go to sleep? Stick with me, because I'm about to show you 3 simple, science-backed drinks. There are no pills here, no weird supplements from a sketchy website. These are powerful natural tools designed to work with your body's biology, leveraging your sleep to help rebuild you from the ground up. Think of your sleep as the night shift at the factory of you. These drinks are the high-quality raw materials and the expert maintenance crew you need to send in for that shift. And the third drink is absolutely critical because it directly tackles the #1 vitality killer in men over 50 that your doctor probably never even mentioned. First, I'm curious to see our global community of men who are taking charge of their health. Drop a comment below and let me know which country you're watching from. It's always amazing to see how this mission connects us all. And look, if you're ready to move beyond guesswork and get practical, no-nonsense information that can make a real difference, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. My commitment is to give you actionable knowledge that actually works. Let's just be real for a moment. It can be incredibly isolating to feel like your body isn't keeping up with your mind. Society tells men to be pillars of strength, but nobody hands you the instruction manual for when the pillar starts to show some cracks. That quiet frustration is a heavy weight, and many men carry it alone. But I want you to hear this. You are not alone. Millions of men are on this exact same journey. The secret isn't finding a magic potion. It's about aging intelligently. It's about working with your body, and your most powerful, non-negotiable ally in this fight is your sleep. During those 7-8 hours, your body becomes a dedicated repair shop. It's cleaning out cellular waste, balancing hormones, and repairing tissue. What you do right before that repair shift begins can determine whether you wake up rebuilt or just rested. Let's get to the first tool for a rebuild. Drink number 1, pomegranate juice, the rocket fuel for your circulation. Let's start with a drink you've likely seen but probably underestimated. 100% pure pomegranate juice. I need you to stop thinking of this as just another breakfast juice. For a man over 50, this ruby red liquid is a nightly overhaul for your entire vascular system. It's like sending a team of microscopic plumbers to clean out every pipe in your body. So what's the core science that makes this a game changer? It all comes down to a tiny, powerful molecule your body is designed to create called nitric oxide, or NO. Think of nitric oxide as the master controller for your blood flow. When your body has enough of it, NO sends a signal to the smooth muscles lining your blood vessels, telling them to relax and open up. This process is called vasodilation. For a man, healthy vasodilation is everything. It means more blood, more oxygen, and more nutrients can flow freely to every single part of your body. It protects your heart, it sharpens your brain, and it is the absolute foundation of strong, reliable, erectile function. Poor blood flow is the enemy of masculine vitality. Here's the problem. Starting around age 40 and picking up speed after 50, your body's natural ability to produce nitric oxide starts to decline. The factory just isn't as efficient as it used to be. This is a primary reason why blood pressure can creep up and performance can become less predictable. This is where pomegranate juice steps in as a true hero. It is loaded with specific compounds that your body can directly convert into nitric oxide. Drinking a glass of this before bed is like dispatching that expert road crew to open up all the lanes on your body's highways while you sleep. They get to work improving the flexibility and responsiveness of your blood vessels. But here's the really incredible part. It also wages war on oxidative stress. The best way to understand this is to think of it as a slow, invisible rusting process happening inside your cells and blood vessels. This rust is caused by unstable molecules, and it makes your arteries stiff instead of pliable. It accelerates aging, and it drains your energy. The antioxidants in pomegranate juice are a potent, industrial-strength rust remover. They neutralize this damage and, critically, they protect the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, which is the actual factory floor where nitric oxide is produced. So you get a powerful double benefit. You're providing the raw materials for more no while simultaneously repairing and upgrading the factory that makes it. How do you put this into practice? This part is non-negotiable. You must buy 100% pomegranate juice, not a pomegranate cocktail or a juice blend. Those are marketing traps, usually filled with cheap apple juice and sugar. Read the ingredient label. It should say one thing: pomegranate juice. An 8-ounce, about 240 milliliters glass about an hour before bed is the sweet spot. This gives your body time to absorb these powerhouse nutrients so they are circulating and ready to work during your deepest sleep cycles. A quick note, it does contain natural fruit sugars. If you are diabetic or carefully managing blood sugar, start with a smaller 4-ounce, 120 milliliters serving and see how you feel. For most men, the immense cardiovascular benefits make this a foundational part of a vitality strategy. Drink number 2, ginger, lemon, and honey tea, the inflammation extinguisher. Okay, we've opened up the highways with pomegranate. Now it's time to put out the smoldering fires. I'm talking about chronic systemic inflammation. This brings us to our second nightly ritual, a warm, deeply comforting, and shockingly potent tea brewed from 3 simple ingredients: fresh ginger, fresh lemon, and a small amount of raw honey. First, let's get clear on inflammation. Acute inflammation is your friend. You sprain your ankle, it swells up, that's your body's emergency team rushing to the scene. But chronic inflammation is the silent enemy. It's a low-grade fire burning in every system of your body, 24/7. It's the reason for your achy joints in the morning, the stiffness in your back, the brain fog that clouds your thinking, and that constant nagging fatigue. This internal fire is a massive saboteur of your hormonal health, constantly sending stress signals that can suppress testosterone. You simply cannot feel powerful when your body is quietly on fire. This is where our warming trinity comes in as a team of expert firefighters. Each ingredient has a specific job. First, you have the fire chief, fresh ginger. The active compounds in ginger, called gingerols, are masters at telling your body to dial down the production of inflammatory chemicals. It's like a cooling, soothing wave that washes through your system, calming your digestive tract and easing the stiffness in your joints. When you drink this regularly, you'll start to notice you get out of bed with more ease. Next, you have the support crew, fresh lemon. Lemon is packed with vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that helps clean up the cellular damage left behind by the inflammatory fire. Even more importantly, vitamin C is essential fuel for your adrenal glands, your body's stress managers. A life of chronic stress depletes your vitamin C stores, leaving you feeling drained. A splash of lemon helps refuel your body's resilience. Finally, the strategic move for a pre-bed drink, a single teaspoon of raw honey. I must emphasize raw, unfiltered honey. This isn't just for taste. The unique natural sugars in raw honey help an amino acid called tryptophan get into your brain more effectively. Your brain then uses tryptophan to produce serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter, and then critically melatonin, the master hormone that orchestrates deep, restorative sleep. Why is this so vital? Because your body's primary testosterone production window is during the deepest stages of sleep. If your sleep is shallow or fragmented, you are kneecapping your testosterone production. That small amount of honey is a strategic tool to help you access that deep, hormone-producing sleep zone. Making this is a calming ritual in itself. Take a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger, slice or grate it into a mug, squeeze in the juice of half a lemon, pour hot but not boiling water over it, and let it steep for at least 5-7 minutes. Let it cool to a comfortable temperature, and only then stir in your teaspoon of raw honey to preserve its beneficial enzymes. The simple act of sipping this is a powerful signal to your brain and body that the day's battles are over. Drink number 3, mint tea, the cortisol crusher. We've handled blood flow. We've handled inflammation. Now we must confront the most invisible and destructive enemy of a man's vitality, chronic stress, and its chemical weapon, a hormone called cortisol. Our third drink, a humble cup of peppermint tea, is your secret weapon for disarming it. To understand its power, you must grasp the most critical hormonal balancing act in a man's body. Picture a seesaw. On one seat sits testosterone, the hormone of drive, muscle, libido, and confidence. On the other seat sits cortisol, the stress hormone. In a healthy man, this seesaw moves up and down. But in the modern world, for most men over 50, it's broken. The cortisol side is stuck in the up position, which forces the testosterone side down into the mud. They are in direct opposition. Cortisol was designed to save your life from a tiger. The problem is, your body can't tell the difference between a tiger and a stressful email, a traffic jam, or a doom-scrolling session on your phone. It just perceives a threat and floods your system with cortisol. When this happens day after day, your body is stuck in survival mode. In survival mode, functions like sex drive, building muscle, and deep recovery are considered luxuries. The body shuts down the testosterone factory to keep fueling the emergency. This is why chronic stress leads directly to that stubborn belly fat, muscle loss, and a libido that's gone missing in action. You can be doing everything else right, but if cortisol is running your life, you're fighting a losing battle. This is where the simple elegance of peppermint tea becomes your nightly advantage. The menthol in peppermint is a natural muscle relaxant. As you sip it, it begins to release the physical tension you've been holding in your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders all day. But its real magic is biochemical. The compounds in mint send a gentle signal to your body's stress command center to stand down. It helps to actively lower the amount of cortisol circulating in your bloodstream in the evening. As cortisol levels fall, you take your foot off the brake of your testosterone production. You are creating the necessary calm, internal environment for your body to do its important hormonal work overnight. And don't forget the bonus benefit, digestion. Nothing ruins deep sleep like heartburn or indigestion. Mint is famously brilliant at soothing the entire digestive tract. A calm stomach leads to deep, uninterrupted sleep. And uninterrupted sleep is the golden ticket to a healthy hormonal profile. Preparation couldn't be easier. A high-quality peppermint tea bag or a handful of fresh mint leaves in hot water is all it takes. It's caffeine-free, and its clean, refreshing taste is the perfect way to wash away the day. This drink isn't about adding a building block. It's about removing the biggest roadblock that's been sabotaging your vitality from the inside out. So let's recap this simple but powerful system. Pomegranate juice to fuel your blood flow, ginger and lemon tea to extinguish inflammation, and mint tea to crush cortisol. 3 core problems, 3 targeted natural solutions. This isn't about a magic pill. It's about consistency. It's about the small, smart choices you make every single day that compound into a man who wakes up feeling stronger, more energetic, and more in control. You have the power to influence how you feel tomorrow, and that power begins with the choice you make tonight. Thank you for investing this time in yourself. Now, if this detailed breakdown was valuable to you, do yourself a favor and ensure you don't miss what's coming next. Hit that subscribe button. My very next video is on the 3 so-called health foods that are secretly destroying testosterone in men over 50. It's crucial, often misunderstood information, and subscribing ensures it will land right in your feed. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 3 powerful drinks are you going to try first? 1. Pomegranate for blood flow. 2. Ginger for inflammation. Or 3. Mint for stress. Drop a number or the name in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to see which one resonates most with our community. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.